Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Hi, welcome. We'll just wait 1 or 2 more minutes just to let everyone join. In the meantime, to those who've joined, please do pop into the chat where you're connecting from. I always like to know what countries are represented.
I'm from Serbia, from Belgrade.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
You can pop
Hello
into
guys,
the chat.
I'm from Moscow, from
Hi,
Russia.
from Russia,
Nice
welcome.
to see you.
Nice to meet you.
You're welcome to pop into the chat. If you'd rather not talk, that's okay. I do want to let everyone know that we are A, recording this session, and B, we're also live streaming it right now to our LinkedIn page. But what we'll do is we'll live stream the sessions, our presentations, and then once we go to the Q&A session, then we tend to switch off the live stream there as well. Just a few more minutes, people. People are still joining. Hi, Sarit, I see you. Welcome. Okay. Okay. People are still joining. For those who've just joined, first of all, welcome to our session. This is our second session this year on our summer programs. I do just want a couple of housekeeping points. Just one is we are recording this session and we are also live streaming it to our LinkedIn page as well. Just bear that in mind. But what we normally do is we switch off the recording and the live streaming once we've done the presentations and before we switch to the Q&A session. But in the meantime, you're welcome to pop into the chat what country you're dialing in from. I always like to see. China, welcome. From India, welcome. Okay, we have people here from China, Russia, India, Israel, the US. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll actually begin because that's now 3 minutes past 1 and we're due to start at 1 o'clock. So I want to firstly say welcome to everyone. Thank you for joining our session. My name's David. I'm from the Lowy International School here on campus. I'll begin by giving you a 5-10 minute presentation about Tel Aviv University, more of a macro level, before we'll actually hand over to a couple of our summer program teams here. So let me introduce, we have Jennifer, who's our study abroad director, who'll go over most of the summer programs with you.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Jennifer, great to have you. We also have Sarit here. Hi, Sarit, I can see you there.
Hi.
And Sarit will mention the epidemiology summer program that's just been announced for this summer. We also have Lisi, who's our China desk coordinator, who's joining us. Hi, Lisi.
Hi,
great
everyone.
to have you.
Thanks.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to begin by playing a video. It's a very short video. It's just basically 2 minutes. So bear with me.
Tel Aviv University International, the only place in the world where you can study Taoism. What is Taoism? Well, it's a local philosophy that says the best way to study is through experience. Understand with your head, learn with your feet. The best way to study a multicultural society is to live in one. Be ready with your elevator pitch. You never know who you'll meet on campus. If you want to learn the best marketing strategies, just go to the local market. Reading about the Startup Nation? Write your own chapter. Study literature in the place that inspired the bestseller of all time. You can't resolve a conflict until you witness one. At TAU, there is always room for more questions and 400 labs to find the answers. Come experience the wisdom of Taoism at Tel Aviv University International, where first-class education meets a second-to-none lifestyle.
It's literally just recycling the form that they had. They say that because the spotlight to be additional to have the whole new features. Wow.
Okay. So welcome to our session. I think a couple of people have just joined. Just want to let you guys know that we are recording this session, and two, we are also live streaming it to our LinkedIn page as well. But what we normally do is we'll switch off the recording and the live stream after the presentation and before we do the Q&A session, so you're welcome to then ask questions freely. So yeah, we're here to talk about our summer programs for this summer. All of them are open for applications. They have been, I think, since December. There's lots of options and lots of choice here, an extensive choice that we'll get into very, very soon. Now, I played that video because that's Taoism, our philosophy here at TAU, and it's basically the philosophy that you study best through experience. You learn with your head, you understand with your feet, and learning happens everywhere and sometimes when you least expect it. So when you come to us, you don't just learn in a classroom, you learn in a campus, in a city, in a country. All of these experiences will transform you and will shape you. And we filmed that actually on campus last year. Just with a lot of our international students were used as extras. And I don't know if you noticed, but the video called us TAU International, which was our name up until November. But following a donation and a name change, we're now known as the Lowy International School. Oops. Okay, so just zooming out a bit and tell you a bit more about TAU and who we are. This gives a good snapshot of us. We're Israel's largest and most comprehensive institution of higher education. We have 30,000 total students and 2,000 of them are international and they come from 100 plus countries. We have one campus, 220 acres of green spaces just north of downtown Tel Aviv. We have 9 faculties, 125 schools and departments. You heard in the video that we have 400 labs to help you find the answers. And of those 2,000 international students, they come from all over the world, from 100 plus countries. So we are a big multidisciplinary institution of higher education here. So I'm not going to get all of them, but obviously we're very proud of our ranking and what we've achieved here. As I said, we're Israel's largest and most comprehensive institution of higher education, the #1 choice among Israeli students. You'll see lots of rankings here among innovation, entrepreneurship, in business. It's very much part and parcel of our DNA. We're ranked 5th in the world for entrepreneurship. We're the only non-US institution to make that top 10 list. We're ranked in the top 10 schools producing VC-backed founders, ranked 8th in the world for graduates establishing unicorn companies worth $1 billion. And again, we're the only non-US institution to make these top 10 lists. We're also ranked 55% of the population on campus are women. In 2021, the university set up its very first Equality and Diversity Commission, headed up by Professor Netta Ziv, and their remit is clear, is to increase equality and diversity among everyone on campus. So as I mentioned, we're a multidisciplinary institution of academic excellence, and our impact is felt, large and wide. We have a, vast range of research and teaching fields among all the faculties that in itself creates a unique and fascinating connection between disciplines that are traditionally not connected to each other. And that alone provides infinite possibilities for academic creativity and research. You heard also 130 research institutes, 400 labs, world-class faculty with renowned professors. Every year, our students perform over 300,000 hours of community service. And of course, you get to enjoy the wonderful Mediterranean city of Tel Aviv, which leads me on to this. If you've never been to Tel Aviv before, it's a pulsating, vibrant city. It's been called Israel's cultural and commercial capital. We've been called the Mediterranean capital of cool by the New York Times. It's a non-stop city with amazing nightlife, food, and cultures. It's very much a city you can never stop exploring. The tagline of the city is non-stop, and here at the International School, our tagline is non-stop discovery. So we're very proud to be based here in Tel Aviv. Okay, just as a snapshot of some key alumni, this is a community that's changing the world in different fields, a world-changing community. There are 200,000 strong and 15,000 international alumni. And these are people that are making an impact in their respective fields. We have people like lots of people here in business and entrepreneurship and innovation, in addition to people like Yotam Ottolenghi, a famous chef and author, Professor Anit Sachi, who developed a new way to treat and prevent melanoma through a nano vaccine, and lots of other people. So we hope that if you come to us, even for a summer program, you'll be as successful and make an impact in your region and area of expertise. So of course, as a leading institution, we have close links to industry through places such as Remote, who is a business engagement center, and they, identify and nurture the TAU's inventions and turn them into products. We have TAU Ventures, an academic venture capital fund that run programs for early stage technologies. You have a couple of entrepreneurship clubs on campus, like the Entrepreneurship Center, and Ignite by Collar, which is an entrepreneurship club run by students and alumni. In addition to that, we have amazing events that happen on campus every year. Cyber Week is one of the internationally acclaimed top cybersecurity event in the world. And one of the summer programs, the cybersecurity program that Jennifer will talk a bit about, actually incorporates Cyber Week as well. You also have Artificial Intelligence Week that happens on campus as well. And typically, during these week events, you can have 9,000 attendees from more than 80 countries. It's a unique gathering of experts, industry leaders, people from startup world, investors, academics, diplomats, and even government officials as well. Okay, so in addition to the wonderful programming that we have here, I want to just briefly talk about the Student Life team, which I think is one of the other best reasons, top reason to come to us. So we call them Madrachim, which is the Hebrew word for guide or counselor. And they're there very much to maximize your experience. So they're there to give you a nice soft landing. They live on campus 24/7. They're available for any issues or support that you may need. They organize amazing events on campus. Excuse me. Day trips in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem. Excuse me. So you'll get to experience the best of Israel through the Student Life team. In addition to that, they're your go-to people, as I mentioned, for any issues or support that you may need while you're in Israel. And this sense of community extends through into the dorms as well. So yes, we have accommodation and housing on campus. It's all subject to availability, of course, but here's some nice pictures of them. And of course, they all have, their own kitchens. There's laundry facilities. You can see some amazing chill out rooms, some study rooms. There's also a creche and a small gym there as well. So they're very, very nice and literally just adjacent to campus. Okay, so that's hopefully given you a macro overview of TAU and why you should come to study at TAU, even for the summer program. So we are open now for all the summer programs. This is our summer flyer for this year. There's lots of options here in languages, research programs, business, entrepreneurship, cyber, lots and lots of options that you can take. So let's begin with what's just been announced, which is the Summer Institute of Advanced Epidemiology. I'm delighted to invite Sarit. Sarit, do you want to say a few words about your summer program?
Sure, thank you so much. So our summer program in Advanced Epidemiology and Preventive Medicine, this will be the 10th summer that we'll be offering it. We run out of the School of Public Health, and we offer 2 intensive weeks of classes. This summer we'll be offering 2 classes. One course is vaccines against bacterial and viral infections, and so we'll be offering that course from Sunday through Thursday is teaching time. It'll be in the afternoons, and then Friday morning we have an exam. That course is a recognized credit course. It can also be taken for non-credit. The same thing goes for the next week of our program, that we'll be offering a course in advanced medical writing. So that medical writing course is being taught by a senior editor of a leading medical journal, international journal. And so it's a very hands-on course to practice medical and scientific writing geared towards publication. For that course, research experience is highly recommended. Overall, our courses tend to bring people from abroad, from lots of different countries. We've had Europe, Asia, India, and obviously lots of North America, and combined with our Israeli participants. So it's a really interactive experience to learn from other people, other countries in the world, from other perspectives, and have a very intensive academic experience that's also worth course credit.
My turn?
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sarit. I just want to mention that if people have started to apply to your program yet, it's due to open for applications in a couple of days, I believe. Yeah.
That is an important point, and thank you for adding it. So
you're welcome.
My email inbox is open, but the official application has not yet been opened. That'll be open shortly.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sarit. Okay, so Jennifer, are you ready? I can move forward.
Absolutely.
There we go.
So we have a couple of programs that I want to get through and introduce you guys to. So I'm going to try to run through some of them, and some might be more interesting to you than others. First things first, we have a really amazing Ulpan that we offer every summer. The first session is complete beginners. So it's only for students who have no previous knowledge of Hebrew. You can apply until May 15, and then the program runs in July. And then we have a summer Ulpan session 2, which is in August only. It starts on August 13. It goes until September 12th. And that is for all the levels of Hebrew. We try to offer as many levels as possible, from complete beginners to the higher, more intensive levels. These are intensive courses that are taught Sunday through Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And that's just during class time. And we do offer 6 credits. But we also offer year-round courses. We have a fall and a spring semester Hebrew courses. The fall semester is offered usually from October to December. It's a 10-week course. And the spring is usually offered from about March until May, also a 10-week course. And the application deadlines are listed here. And we have a winter Ulpan, which is run in the same way that the summer Ulpan is. We try to offer as many levels as possible. And the winter Ulpan also runs Sunday through Thursday, 8:30 to 10. So we hope that you will join one of our Hebrew programs at TAU, because we run throughout the year. We are considered one of the best Ulpanim in the city. Our teachers are wonderful. They have been with us for many years, and Recently, we also started adding little things within the academics. So we watch a movie in Hebrew with the students, and we do walks around campus and try to speak about the art and the things that are going on campus in Hebrew. And it depends on the level that you're in. So it can be done differently. For example, complete beginners might go to a coffee shop and try to order a coffee in Hebrew, while a class that's a higher level might do a little bit of a different on-campus trip. So we have a lot of really exciting things coming up for the spring semester and for the summer. So we hope that you join us. And for further questions, you have our email address, and that's the same email address for all of our programs. The next program that I'm going to introduce is the Business and Entrepreneurship Program. This is really exciting because this is the second year in a row that we're teaching the course on business strategy, which is basically anything to do with the entrepreneurial business aspects that we want to share with you. What is the business strategy of Israelis here today? And how do you create this when you're thinking about your business? When you have an idea, how do you put it down on paper? What kind of strategies can you use? And of course, at the end, you generate this comprehensive pitch deck, which is going to be really helpful. So if you have an idea in mind, you're a budding entrepreneur, or you're just starting out and you want to learn, this is a great course for you. The deadline is June 1st, and the course is taught from the end of July to end of August. While you're here, you're on campus. You get student life activities like David kindly mentioned earlier. And as part of the program this year, very newly, we will do trips off campus. We will have lectures. We will introduce you to VC capital funds and an entrepreneurship center on campus. So it's a really exciting summer.
Okay.
The Cyber Technologies course is also new this year. It's called Operations and Strategy. Two of our biggest professors in the Cybersecurity Master's Program are going to be teaching it. It's going to take a look at basic technologies. So it's not necessarily for students who are coming from a cyber background, but it's going to talk a little bit about the different technologies, how to strategize, how to operate it, and mainly digital technologies. So this is a fantastic opportunity. And actually, for all of these programs, we are offering that you meet the professors in March. And I think David will talk about that a little at the end, but we are doing open houses. For each of these specific programs I'm talking about, the professors are going to come to a session and talk to you specifically about the course, and you can ask much more in-depth questions. What comes with this program, because we always like to have an added value when our students come to campus, is not just the student life activities, but we also have Cyber Week on campus. So the students will arrive at the end of May. They will take their course the entire month of June, and towards the end of June, there is Cyber Week on campus, and students will get access to go to Cyber Week and meet with companies and hear lecturers, etc. So it's going to be a very exciting program. The Middle East and Israel Studies program has been running for many years, and in the past we used to run it a little bit differently. And this is the very second year that we are running it not as a Middle East and Israel Studies, because we have two components. Okay, we have two courses. One of the courses is Islam, Politics, and Terrorism in the Middle East, which is taught by Meir Litvak. He also teaches in our fall and spring semester, and his course is one of the most passionate and one of the most popular courses that we offer. And so we decided to offer it as a program in the summer so that students who cannot come during the semester are able to join his course. And then on top of that, so that a few days during the week, a couple times a week, you're meeting with him, and a couple times a week, you're meeting with Rona Yona, who is teaching the City Lab course, which is Experiencing Tel Aviv. And it's an opportunity to kind of do a walking tour of Tel Aviv and learn about it, and then write about your experiences. So these are such incredible courses. Each course is worth 3 credits. And again, these courses are taught at the same time as the cybersecurity program. So you can choose to do the cybersecurity, or you could choose to do the Middle East and Israel Studies program. And on top of this, of course, with some of these courses, so for the City Lab course, you are walking around Tel Aviv, you are doing trips. For the Islam, Politics, and Terrorism, he's going to take the group of students to an Arab village, and you're going to get to meet people, get to see the art, and really get to experience what it's like to feel that part of Israel. So Smart Cities this year is going to be taught online. We have a lot of interest from students who cannot make it to campus, and so we decided to have this course taught online this year. It will be taught by one of our teachers, Ronit Porian, who's been teaching the course for many years. So what are the issues that are facing our cities today in terms of how to make our cities smart? How can we incorporate that to Tel Aviv being named the smart cities in the world many years ago, and now it's been surpassed by others? What else can we do that would have made Tel Aviv the smartest city in the world, and maybe how you can incorporate that information to where you live? This program is being taught in August, completely online, and it's also worth 4 credits. The summer internship program is really exciting because we have about 30, 40 companies that have provided us with different opportunities, and you can, do an internship in any of the positions that you see below. So it can range from government and social media to business and technology to public relations. There's a lot of opportunities for you. You're coming here for 2 months. You only get 1 credit for the course because, again, the point of coming here is not to take a full course. So you are taking a course on Sunday mornings, you are working with a teacher, you are coordinating what you are learning academically to your internship. And then from Monday through Thursday, you're in a company, whether you're based in a high-tech company or whether you're based in an educational system or government or an NGO, you are working for a company. So we ask our students to apply, and then we try to match you with a company. And once you're matched, we accept you. And then you can get started. And our students are here from June 7th to August 4th, so it's about 8 weeks. The research program in the humanities and social sciences is back for the 2nd year in a row because it was so popular last year. Same dates as the internship program, same deadline. It's for students who really want to work with a professor, but maybe it's in the humanities or social sciences. Have you ever wanted to work one-on-one and do research with a professor in economics or in law or in psychology or in Jewish studies or communication? This is the opportunity to do that. You'll be paired up with a professor. The same process is involved. You apply to this program. We try to match you with a professor, and then only once you're matched, we accept you and you can confirm. And then you come here during the summer. You get to work in the library. We usually have an office that is dedicated to the students, a room for the students at the library. You can work with a professor. You meet with your professor. You get to meet other students in this program and other students that are coming from outside Tel Aviv University that come and join this program. So it's really fantastic and exciting, and students always go back with a great knowledge. And some of them decide to come back and do their master's here after they did research with a professor that teaches in the master's program. And then the summer, I'm not sure why it's all messed up here, but the summer research program in the sciences is exactly the same as the other 2 in terms of dates and deadlines. So it's still an 8-week program, but instead of working with the professors in humanities and social sciences, you're working in laboratories. So if you're ever interested in any of the below, engineering, bioinformatics, biomedical research, neuroscience, physics, look at our website. This is an extremely popular program that is going extremely fast. So we have many professors already that are taken, but we urge you to apply, and we urge you to, again, provide us with all your details and your transcripts and why you think you're the best suited person for that lab. We ask for a couple of options. We pair you with a professor with his lab and his PhD and postdocs. And then you come here for the summer. You're not taking any courses. You're working in a lab. You're getting that experience and that knowledge. And a lot of times, again, our students love so much what they do that professors offer them to come back for a master's or a PhD program.
Oh, sorry.
I guess I could talk a little bit as well about the summer scholarships. We offer the opportunity for students to come in the summer. In general, we offer no more than about $500 of tuition discount for our students. We want to make sure that our students want to come for the summer, have the funds for it. It's based on merit, so you do have to have a high GPA, and you have to be coming for the first time in order to receive this scholarship. But what we do is we will look at all of the applications for any student who's been accepted. So make sure you are accepted to a program before you apply for a scholarship. Otherwise, the committee will not be reviewing your application. But once you're accepted to a summer program, please apply, and we will review your application and hopefully provide you with a summer scholarship.
Wonderful.
So
Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
What I'll do is I'll just pop into the chat a link to the summer scholarship page. Let me just pop that in. Okay. So I'm just going to stop the live streaming and the recording, and then we can do the Q&A session. We have about 10 more minutes, so we're available to answer any questions. Let me just stop the recording.